Hello my dear students, welcome back to chemistry class beta. So in the last class I have seen about the nomenclature of aldehydes and ketones. Okay na beta? Right. So now in this class I am going to discuss about the structure of carbonyl group and also isomerism in aldehydes and ketones, and along with few preparations we are going to be discussed in this class beta. Okay? Right. So let me explain first of all about the structure of carbonyl group. Structure of what beta? Carbonyl group. You know very well. What is the formula of carbonyl group? So bond C double bond O bond. It is the formula of what beta? Carbonyl functional group. This is the common group for all the compounds like aldehydes and ketones and carboxylic acids and acid halides and acid anhydrides. All they are nothing but the carbonyl compounds. They are having carbonyl functional group. Okay, so the formula is nothing but bond C double bond O bond. So in that carbonyl functional group, carbon connected to oxygen. But actually, as compared to carbon, oxygen contains what beta? More electronegativity. Due to more electronegativity of oxygen, one of the pi bonding electron, because of that is the unstable, so it is more reactive. It undergo delocalization, nothing but shifting of pi bond takes place from carbon to oxygen. Okay na beta? So due to delocalization of such pi bond, carbon contain the charge positive and oxygen contain the charge is nothing but what beta? Negative. So due to such positive and negative formations, we have to be say that carbonyl compounds are nothing but the dipolar compounds, and simply we can say they are polar in nature. So they may ask you one more question, Anna. Why carbonyl compounds are polar in nature? So our answer is, in carbonyl compounds, carbon and oxygen, they are having, okay now, lot of difference in what Nana? Electronegativities. So due to electronegativity difference between carbon to oxygen, as compared to carbon, oxygen contains more electronegativity. Due to such electronegativity difference, transfer of pi bonding electron takes place. Due to transfer of such pi bonding electron, carbon contain the charge positive and oxygen contain the charge negative. Positive pole, negative pole, यहाँ पर दो पोल अपन बता सकते हैं. So we can say it is nothing but a dipolar ion. And finally we have to be say that all carbonyl compounds are polar in nature. So reason is due to electronegativity difference between carbon and oxygen. Okay beta? Good. Now in that carbonyl compounds, around that carbon, how many bonds we can expect, Nana? 4 bonds are there. Is यहाँ पर 1 and this is second bond and this is third bond. But यहाँ पर ये क्या है बेटा? Fourth bond. But one of the bond is nothing but pi bond, and we know very well pi bond is nothing but anhybrid orbitals. They won't be participate in hybridization. So around the carbon, how many bonds are there? 3 bonds are there. So what will be the expected hybridization? Is sp1, sp2. Is carbon contain hybridization is nothing but sp2 hybridization. sp2 hybridization means what is the expected geometry? That is nothing but trigonal planar. So for trigonal planar and sp2 hybridized compounds, what is the expected bond angle? That is nothing but what beta? 120 degrees. I have written in that structure also. Okay na beta? So after delocalization of such pi bond, here I am going to show you another structure that is nothing but dipolar structure. Okay, both are nothing but resonance in nature. Okay na beta? Good. Next, so in that carbonyl compounds, try to remember 2 points. This is called carbonyl carbon and this is called carbonyl oxygen. Carbonyl carbon contain the charge positive, so we can say electrophilic site. And carbonyl oxygen, it contains the charge is nothing but minus charge, so we can say this is nothing but the nucleophilic site. So in carbonyl compounds, carbon is nothing but the electrophilic center and oxygen going to be act as nucleophilic center. Okay na beta? Is a structure का information, try to remember. Once again फटाफट, all carbonyl compounds are polar in nature due to electronegative difference between carbon and oxygen. A carbonyl carbon is electrophilic site and carbonyl oxygen is nothing but nucleophilic site. Okay, electrophiles are nothing but deficiency, nucleophiles are efficiency in condition. Yes, all carbonyl compounds, okay, carbon contain hybridization is nothing but sp2 and they are having the geometry trigonal planar and the bond angle is nothing but what beta? 120 degrees. Clear all of you? Good. Next topic I am going to be discuss here about the isomerism in aldehydes and ketones. Okay बेटा. So first of all I want to consider about the chain isomerism के बारे में मैं यहाँ पर discuss करना चाहता बेटा. I want to discuss first of all about the chain isomerism. Good. So aldehydes and ketones both they are going to exhibit the chain isomerism. But condition एक remember कीजिए. Aldehydes with minimum 4 carbon and ketones with minimum 5 carbon. Aldehydes with minimum 4 carbon and ketones with minimum 5 carbon, they are going to exhibit what beta? Chain isomerism. Let me consider one example for chain isomerism. From the topic is nothing but aldehyde. So minimum कितने कार्बन बताया मैंने यहाँ पर 4 कार्बन बताया बेटा. So we can say that the example is called CH3 bonded to CH2, again bonded to CH2. Next we have to say that CHO. 4 carbon aldehyde, but this is in normal form, so we can say compound name is called butanol, and also we can say that 2-butyraldehyde. समझ गए बेटा. Good. Now n-butyraldehyde we can convert into isobutyraldehyde and CH3 bond CH. Below plane we have to be connect to the CH3. Again it connected to CHO. Again that is also 4 carbon aldehyde, but simply we have to be say that it is nothing but the isobutyraldehyde. Yes, 4 carbon aldehyde compounds having the same molecular formula, but there is a difference in arrangement of carbon chain, normal chain and that is iso chain beta. Okay, so an example of chain isomerism. Let me consider another example by taking ketone with minimum 5 carbon na beta. Yes, CH3 bonded to C double bond O. Okay na, remaining 3 carbons we have to be take. So CH2 again bond CH2 again bond CH3 and so listen carefully beta, this is nothing but methyl group and keto group. That form I want to write here as it is. Yes, but this is nothing but N-propyl form. Such N-propyl form we can convert into isopropyl form. CH again connected to CH3, again below plane अपन क्या लेना पड़ेगा बेटा CH3. I hope you understand. So once again listen carefully. Both the compounds they are having 5 carbon ketone, 5 carbon ketones. But one is methyl N-propyl ketone, one more is methyl isopropyl ketone. Both the compounds having same molecular formula, just there is a difference in arrangement of carbon chain. One carbon chain is normal, one more is nothing but iso. So what is the name of this compound? Methyl. This is nothing but what beta? N-propyl group, methyl N-propyl ketone. And what about another group beta? This is methyl group. And right side isopropyl group is there, methyl isopropyl ketone. Methyl isopropyl ketone. Okay, right. Next one is nothing but I want to explain about the functional isomerism. Functional isomerism. Functional isomerism. Very important topic it is also, and so many times I have told you is like that na brother sister pair like that I told you na beta is aldehydes and ketones, alcohols and ethers, carboxylic acids and esters, always they are functionally isomers to each other na beta. Good, but this is the topic about what aldehydes and ketones. Yes, both are functionally isomers to each other. That's why in the last class I have told you aldehydes and ketones they are having common formula CnH2nO. Yes or no beta? Good. So functional isomerism. First of all, I want to tell me in case of aldehydes, automatically ketone का comparison आ जाएगा. Okay. Yeah. Listen carefully. This statement is very important for you. Aldehydes are functionally isomers to functionally isomers to what are the respective pairs? One is nothing but ketones. Aldehydes are functionally isomers to unsaturated alcohols and ethers. Aldehydes are functionally isomers too, and also we can say that cyclic alcohols and ethers. Cyclic alcohols and ethers. Once again. So aldehydes are functionally isomers with one is ketone, one more is unsaturated alcohol and unsaturated ether, and also isomer with cyclic alcohol, and also we consider they are functionally isomers with cyclic ether. So all these compounds are functionally isomers to each other. Okay, beta. Means compound should contain same molecular formula, but we can see the different types of structures. Different types of they are having what beta molecular formulas. Okay, I will give you just one example. Okay, now we can cover all the terms. The example is nothing but, first suppose I want to tell you one molecular formula, that is nothing but C3H6O. The applied formula is CnH2nO beta. Okay, now so the molecular formula C3H6O, for this mainly we can write 9 functional isomers. Very important. So many times, okay, now it was repeated in competitive exams. So remember कीजिए C3H6O, for this molecular formula, how many functional isomers are possible? 9 isomers are possible. So what are the 9 functional isomers? By including above all terms, we are going to get the structures. Are you ready? Yes, बहुत ही interesting beta. So first of all, let me consider about the aldehyde. How many carbon aldehyde? 3 carbon aldehyde. We can say propanol, and also we can say that propione aldehyde. Okay, let me consider number 1. CH3 bond CH2, again bonded to CHO. What is the name of this compound? This is nothing but propanol. Otherwise we can say common name is nothing but propione aldehyde. Okay na beta? Which name? Propione aldehyde. Yes, propione aldehyde. Next, aldehyde is functionally isomer with what? Ketone. So 3 carbon ketone is nothing but acetone. Yes, number 2 is nothing but CH3 bonded to C double bond O bonded to CH3. What is the name of this compound beta? Acetone. Otherwise we can say that propanone bhi bol sakte as a wish. Next, functionally isomer with what? Unsaturated alcohol. 3 carbon unsaturated. CH2 double bond CH, again bonded to CH2, CH2 bonded to OH. Unsaturated alcohol, 3 carbon, same molecular formula. What is the name of this compound? Prop 2-in-1-ol. Prop 2-in-1-ol. Next we can read another unsaturated alcohol. इस bond को अपन इधर shift कर सकते हैं pi bond. Fourth one, CH3 bond CH, again double bond CH bonded to OH. Same 3 carbon unsaturated alcohol. So 1, 2, 3. Prop 1-in-1-ol. Prop 1-in-1-ol. Next, listen carefully. Ol position 1, ol position 1. But ol position we can write upon 2 also na beta? Yes. CH3 bond C double bond CH2. Central C connected to OH. Again unsaturated alcohol. But what is the IUPAC name here? 1, 2, 3. Prop 1-in-2-ol. So its IUPAC name is nothing but prop 1-in and 2-ol. Prop 1-in and 2-ol. Next go for continue with the 6th one. So unsaturated alcohols 3 we have covered. Next it is isomer with what? An unsaturated ether. Unsaturated ether. So I want to tell you CH2 double bond CH bonded to O, O bonded to CH3 means methyl vinyl ether. Okay na beta? Yes, methyl vinyl ether. Nothing but unsaturated ether. Next one is nothing but aldehydes are functionally isomers with cyclic alcohol. Cyclic alcohol. Yes. So this is nothing but 3-membered cyclopropane. Cyclopropane connected to ol. So what is the IUPAC name beta? Our common name is nothing but cyclopropanol or cyclopropane 1-ol as you wish. Next go for continue. Yes, they are also functionally isomer with what? Cyclic alcohol or. Next one is cyclic ether. Cyclic ether. Okay. How many carbons are there? Carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3. And both they are connected to oxygen. Same formula C3H6O, but this is nothing but COCROR, cyclic ether. So what is the cyclic ether name? 4-membered cyclic ethers, they are known as oxetane. I have told you. Okay na? And also we can write this is first carbon, second carbon, third carbon. 1, 3 connected to epoxy. 1, 3 epoxy. Total 3 carbons are there. We can say that propane. So 1, 3 epoxy propane. 1, 3 epoxy propane. Next one is nothing but, again we have to say that 3-membered ring, but you suppose it is connected to methyl group. 1, 2, 3 carbon. Okay, 3 carbon alcohol. It is also nothing but what? Beta cyclic ether, COC, looking like oxirane. Yes or no? But which oxirane? This is first carbon, second carbon. 2-methyl oxirane. 2-methyl oxirane. Okay now. So last two compounds are cyclic ethers, and this is cyclic alcohol, and this is nothing but unsaturated ether, and this is nothing but unsaturated alcohol. And what about this ketone? What about this aldehyde? So aldehydes are functionally isomers with ketones and unsaturated alcohols, unsaturated ethers, cyclic alcohols and cyclic ethers. Okay, what I have written the statement, that statement completely fulfilled along with the example. So for C3H6O, total number of possible isomers are 9 functional isomers are there. Okay, beta, good. Next isomerism I want to tell you now. Yeah, chain isomerism functional तो हो गया ना बेटा? Good. Yes, next one I am going to be considered that is nothing but third one, metamerism. Metamerism type of isomerism, it was exhibited only by what beta? Ketones. It was exhibited only by ketone. Okay, now it goes to be exhibited by aldehyde. Okay, how does ketones? They are going to be show the metamerism. Let me consider directly one example. First, suppose molecular formula is nothing but C5H10O, CnH2nO like. So C5H10O, okay, for this molecular formula, mainly we can write the 3 metamers. कितने लिख सकते? 3 मेटामर लिख सकते हैं बेटा. In that number 1, CH3 bonded to, CH2 bonded to, C double bond O bonded to, CH2 bonded to CH3. Means इधर भी ethyl right side भी ethyl. Ethyl total 4 plus 1 5 के साथ oxygen. ये one is applicable. So what is the name of this compound? Ethyl. So simply we can say that diethyl ketone. Okay na? Is gamma. Is you suppose it is nothing but isomer number 1. Let me consider second isomer. एक काम कीजिए बेटा. One of the methylene group CH2 right को shift कीजिए. Shift towards the right side. CH3 bond C double bond O. CH2 shifted to right side means we can write now right side 2 CH2s. And it connected to what is the group beta CH3. What is the group here left side? Methyl. What is the group here right side? N-propyl, straight chain. And the functional group is nothing but what beta? Ketone. Okay now. So how many metamers we have written? 2. Yes, another also we can write N-propyl form. We can convert into isopropyl. And the third one is nothing but CH3 bond C double bond O. N-propyl form we can convert into iso. So यहाँ पर CH connected to CH3, again propane connected to what beta? CH3. So what is the name of this compound? Methyl isopropyl ketone. Is the name of this compound is called methyl isopropyl ketone. Methyl isopropyl ketone. समझ गए कि नहीं? Once again. So diethyl ketone, methyl N-propyl ketone, methyl isopropyl ketone. Compounds having the same molecular formula, but there is a difference in arrangement of alkyl side chain. Alkyl side chain, ethyl, but here is methyl N-propyl, but here is methyl isopropyl. There is a difference in alkyl side chains which are attached to the functional group carbon. Such forms are nothing but the metamers, and the mechanism is nothing but metamerism. Okay na? And one more isomerism is there. That is nothing but the tautomerism. Yes. So one more is nothing but what beta? Tautomerism. Tautomerism. So how the aldehydes and ketones and which type of aldehydes and ketones they are going to exhibit the tautomerism. Let me consider beta. So the aldehydes and the ketones which are having the alpha hydrogen, at least one alpha hydrogen they should be contained, then only they are going to exhibit the tautomerism. Okay na? Once again, so the aldehydes and ketones which are having the alpha hydrogen atom, they goes to exhibit what beta? Tautomerism. Okay. So in that formula, first of all, aldehyde with alpha hydrogen, not formaldehyde, go to another one, acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde formula, CH3 bonded to CHO, and also we can say that CH3 bonded to C double bond O, C double bond O bonded to H. So the name of this compound is called acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde, and it contains the form is nothing but looking like keto form. Of course it is not ketone, but it contains carbonyl keto form na beta. Exact compound is acetaldehyde, looking like C double bond group is there, so you can say keto form, no problem. Now such acetaldehyde undergo the ketoenol tautomerism, nothing but like rearrangement. So how to do ketoenol tautomerism, I am going to show you. Right. What is the formula of acetaldehyde? CH3 bond C double bond OH. Functional group carbon is C double bond O. Adjacent carbon is alpha. How many alpha hydrogens are there? 3. So it is easily undergo what beta? Tautomerism. So how to do tautomerism? Once again, here 3 hydrogens are there na beta. So I want to write in the form of CH2 bond H. No problem na? Again we can say that CH3. Now such hydrogen undergo delocalization of sigma CH bond in conjugation with pi bond. Bas. Okay na beta? Yes, like that we have to be delocalized. So after delocalization of this bond, CH2 single bond becomes double bond. ऊपर क्या है बेटा? Double bond है, but that becomes what? A single bond. O contain the charge minus. Minus is ready to accept the H plus. Just migration of proton takes place. So यहाँ पर क्या लिखना पड़ेगा? OH लिखना पड़ेगा. That hydrogen shifting upon O minus beta, and right side the group is nothing but H. So double bond is nothing but ene, and the functional group is nothing but alcohol. We can say that ene plus ol. This is nothing but the enol form. So for acetaldehyde we can write the enol keto form, and one more is nothing but enol form. Both are nothing but the examples of what beta? Acetaldehyde. For ketone I am going to show you. What is the formula of ketone? CH2 bonded to C double bond O, again bonded to CH3. Yes, we are going to write the rearrangement. I mean what beta? Tautomerism यहाँ पर discuss करना चाहते हैं. What is the formula of acetone? CH3 bond C double bond O bond CH3. दो साइड भी CH3. But मैं यहाँ पर हाइड्रोजन को यहाँ पर लिख सकता. Okay, no problem. Yes, it is also alpha hydrogen. It is also alpha hydrogen. Both are alpha hydrogens. But at a time दो हाइड्रोजन को लेके tautomerism नहीं लिखना. Just we have to use any one alpha hydrogen from any one respective carbon. Okay. Delocalization of bond takes place here as compared to carbon. Oxygen contains more electronegativity. So CH2, after delocalization of such bond, CH2 single bond becomes double bond, and C contains charge. Okay, after delocalization of this bond, carbon double bond becomes what? A single bond. This bond shifted to oxygen. O carries negative charge, goes to be attacked by H plus. So we can say OH, and right side group is as it is. That is nothing but what beta? CH3. So the name of this compound name is called acetone, and this is also what beta? Acetone. But acetone, this is the keto form, and for acetone, this is nothing but the double bond plus okay na, ene plus ol. So this is nothing but what beta? enol form. Once again. So बोर्ड के ऊपर देखिए बेटा, कंप्लीट स्टोरी अबाउट द आइसोमेरिज्म इज देयर. Yes, like this. Isomerism in aldehydes and ketones. One is chain isomerism, one more is functional isomerism, third one is metamerism, fourth one is nothing but tautomerism. Okay, chain isomerism with respect to aldehyde and ketone, two different examples. Functional isomerism, aldehydes are functionally isomers to ketones, unsaturated alcohols and ethers, cyclic alcohols and ethers. For C3H6O, total 9 functional isomers are possible. I have given to you. Next, metamerism exhibited only by the ketones like this. So for the given molecular formula, we can write 3 metamers. There is a different only in alkyl side chains beta. Okay na? And tautomerism, aldehydes and ketones which are having at least one alpha hydrogen like this. Acetaldehyde contains 3 alpha hydrogen, acetone contains 6 alpha hydrogen. We don't need to use all. Okay, any one alpha hydrogen after rearrangement, after tautomerism, keto form will be changes into what beta? Enol forms. Samajh gaye? Good. Now in this class I want to tell you just two preparation I want to be discussed beta. Remaining all preparations we will continue in tomorrow's class. Good. Yeah, next topic is what I am saying beta. Preparations of aldehydes and ketones. Preparations of aldehydes and ketones. In that first method I am going to discuss with you from method number 1. So that is from acid halides, or we can say exactly that is from acid chlorides. Of course any acid halide you can take. So I am going to write here as per our syllabus acid what beta? Chlorides. So what is the formula of acid chloride? They are nothing but example of acid halides. So you know the formula of acid halide. R bonded to C double bond O, C double bond O bonded to X. But here I have written that acid chloride. This is the formula. Or we can say this is known as acyl chloride, or we can say acid chloride, or we can say acetyl chloride. No problem. Okay. So by using such acid chloride, now we are going to prepare the aldehydes and ketones by using two different methods. In that number 1 method for the preparation of aldehyde, very important, that is nothing but the Rosenmund's reduction. Rosenmund's reduction. So this is the very suitable method for the preparation of what beta? Aldehydes. Only for aldehydes we can't prepare the ketones by using this method. So from acid halides, by using this Rosenmund reduction method, we are going to prepare the aldehyde, not for ketones beta. Okay, first of all I want to tell you the statement. From which compound? Acid halides. Very important question beta, is highly guaranteed question. Good. So first of all we have to be consider the acid chlorides. Yes, I am going to be right here. Acid chlorides upon reduction means upon addition of hydrogen. Acid chlorides, they undergo reduction. Reduction takes place by using not by lithium aluminum hydride. Here in this reaction, it is a specific named reaction, means here in this reaction we have to be use specific reducing agent. Which reducing agent? Rosenmund reducing agent. Sir, what is the formula of Rosenmund reducing agent? So the formula is nothing but palladium plus barium sulfate. Palladium powder. So in that place you can use platinum also. Palladium plus barium sulfate, we have studied in first year. This is called Lindlar catalyst. Yes sir. But along with this, we have to use palladium plus barium sulfate in presence of phenolene. In presence of phenolene, and also we can use traces of nothing but little bit amount of sulfur भी अपन ऐड कर सकते हैं. We have to use that traces of sulfur. Sulfur powder को भी ऐड कर सकते हैं. Good. Why we are adding phenolene or traces of sulfur? I will tell you. Don't worry. But finally here you are going to get the product is nothing but what beta? Aldehydes. Once again. So what is mean by Rosenman reduction? Statement बताना पड़ेगा. Acid chlorides on reduction with palladium plus barium sulfate in presence of phenolene or traces of sulfur gives aldehydes. This statement we have to be right in our own language. Okay na? Now I am going to tell you the main reaction. For that, 2 examples also I am going to give you. Okay na? Good. Acid chloride. The formula is nothing but R bonded to C double bond O, C double bond O bonded to Cl. So the name of this compound is nothing but what beta? Acid chloride. It upon reduction means okay, undergo addition of what beta? Hydrogen. Reduction takes place using Rosenman reagent. What is the Rosenman reagent? That is nothing but the palladium plus barium sulfate. And reaction taking place in presence of phenolene, and also we can add traces of sulfur. Okay, I am going to write here sulfur. Yes, and also we can use what beta? Phenolene भी add कर सकते हैं ना? Yes, in place of phenolene you can add one more supportive solvent. That is nothing but xylene. We can take the help of xylene also as a solvent. जैसे अपन use कर सकते हैं supporting solvent. Okay, good. So one of the hydrogen combines with Cl and goes to be eliminated in the form of HCl. And position of Cl goes to be replaced by one more hydrogen. Simply addition of hydrogen takes place. That is nothing but the reduction. So what is the formula? R bonded to C double bond O, C double bond O bonded to H. R C H O. What is the name of this compound? Aldehyde beta. Okay now. Once again, acid chlorides on reduction with palladium plus barium sulfate in presence of phenolene and traces of sulfur in presence of xylene or traces of sulfur gives the product is nothing but what beta? Aldehyde. Same statement लिख सकते हैं, same reaction also you can write nana. Yes, let me consider now 2 examples I want to tell you. Number 1 example. One example for the preparation of aliphatic aldehyde, one more example for the preparation of aromatic aldehyde. Let me consider first of all for the preparation of aliphatic aldehyde. So R replaced by CH3 लिखेंगे. Good. Just don't do anything. R replaced by CH3, R replaced by CH3. Reaction was over. Once again, R replaced by CH3, CH3 bonded to C double bond O, it connected to Cl. It upon undergo reduction, so addition of H2. Addition of H2 takes place by using Rosenman reagent. What is the formula? Palladium plus barium sulfate in presence of traces of sulfur, and also we can say that in presence of what beta? Xylene, and also we can take phenolene. So Cl replaced by what? H. Here also Cl replaced by H. So R place में क्या लिखना? CH3. CH3 bonded to C double bond O. It connected to H. One of the hydrogen combines with Cl and goes to be eliminated in the form of HCl. So what is the name of this compound? It's CH3 C double bond O Cl. This is called acyl chloride, acid chloride, acyl chloride. Otherwise we can say another name. It is nothing but the acetyl chloride. Acyl chloride or acetyl chloride, you can use both the names, no problem. Yeah, CH3CHO, so many times I have told you. So the name of this aldehyde is nothing but what beta? Acetaldehyde. समझे कि नहीं? Perfectly समझाई करो बेटा. Good. Yeah, so acetyl chloride upon Rosenman reduction, it gives the product is nothing but acetaldehyde. Now let me consider another example. In place of R, I want to write benzene, otherwise we can say C6H5. यहाँ पर भी C6H5, you are getting benzaldehyde. So the another example is R place में क्या लिखना चाहते हैं बेटा? Benzene. Okay, benzene. Benzene bonded to just R place में benzene लिखिए बेटा. C double bond O and Cl. Same like above. Undergo what beta? Reduction. Addition of hydrogen will be takes place. Addition of hydrogen takes place by using palladium plus what beta? Barium sulfate. In presence of traces of sulfur, and also by using the solvent is nothing but xylene. Now H plus combines with Cl again goes to be eliminated in the form of HCl. Position of Cl replaced by the addition of hydrogen. So what is the name of this compound? Benzene bonded to C double bond O, C double bond O bonded to H. Just R replaced by benzene. So what is the name of this compound? This is not benzyl. Benzene bonded to C double bond O, keto. So we have to say that the compound name is called benzo, benzol chloride. The name of this compound is called benzol chloride. Benzol chloride upon reduction with palladium plus barium sulfate in presence of xylene and traces of sulfur, it going to be formed. The product is nothing but benzaldehyde. Very, very, very important reaction. समझ गए clearly? Good. Now listen carefully. Another point I want to tell you here. Right. So R place में CH3 that gives acetaldehyde, R place में benzene that gives benzaldehyde. So acetyl chloride upon Rosenman method gives acetaldehyde, benzol chloride gives what beta? Benzaldehyde. So this is the suitable method only for the preparation of aldehyde, not for what beta? Ketone. So note point remember कीजिए. So by using Rosenman method we can't prepare formaldehyde. All types of aldehydes we can prepare by using Rosenman. It is a suitable method for the preparation of only aldehyde, but except formaldehyde. Because of as per formula, we are preparing aldehyde, but in that aldehyde, C should be there, and in that R place, okay, more number of carbon will be there. But in formaldehyde, only one carbon is there. Formaldehyde we can't prepare by Rosenman, and also one more is nothing but what beta? Ketones. Yes, so formaldehyde and ketones, they cannot be prepared by what beta? Rosenman reduction method. Next, one more thing very, very important. This point was important for lead point of view beta. So that is nothing but listen carefully. Palladium plus barium sulfate, it going to be act as Rosenman reducing agent. It only responsible for the conversion of acid halide to aldehyde. Okay na? But listen carefully. PD plus BaSO4, it is also one of the strongest reducing agent. So due to its strong reducing nature, the formed aldehyde, again they can undergo reduction. Aldehydes upon reduction changes into primary alcohol. But you want primary alcohol? No beta. Here we want aldehyde. According to Rosenman method, we are preparing only aldehyde. Again aldehyde cannot be reduced into primary alcohol. Okay now. But PD plus BaSO4, they have the capable, they can convert the acid chloride to aldehyde. Again aldehyde can be reduced into primary alcohol, but we don't want primary alcohol. Means we have to be decrease the reducing nature of palladium plus barium sulfate. So इसको अपन deactivate करना पड़ेगा. Deactivate करना है तो poison को add करना पड़ता. What is mean by poison? Catalytic poison means the substances which are used to reduce the activity of catalyst. So इसके activity को decrease करना है तो catalytic poison use करना पड़ता. The catalytic poison is nothing but quinoline, and also we can say that traces of sulfur. So due to addition of these two substances, they are acting as catalytic poison, and they avoid the conversion of aldehyde into primary alcohol. Form होने नहीं देते बेटा. So they will stop the reaction here only. Here means what? Okay, formation of aldehyde is the final. So due to only what? Quinoline and traces of sulfur. So they can ask you, in Rosenman reduction, what is the Rosenman reducing agent? Palladium plus barium sulfate. PD plus BaSO4, its activity goes to be decreased by what? Catalytic poison. What is the formula of catalytic poison? One is quinoline, one more is nothing but traces of sulfur. Yes, I am going to say that quinoline and traces of sulfur. Quinoline and traces of sulfur means a little bit amount of sulfur powder. Both they are going to be actors. Catalytic poison. Both they are going to be actors catalytic poison because of they decrease the conversion of aldehyde into primary alcohol. ऐसे होने नहीं देते बेटा. Okay, so which prevents the aldehydes aldehydes into primary alcohols. Aldehydes cannot be reduced into what beta? Primary alcohols after addition of catalytic poisons. So what are they known as catalytic poisons? One is quinoline, one more is nothing but traces of sulfur. Due to addition of these two compounds, they are going to be act as catalytic poisons. They won't allow the conversion of aldehyde into any other primary alcoholic product. So they will stop the reaction. Here only means aldehyde is the final product. Okay na? Rosenman reducing agent formula PD plus BaSO4. What are the catalytic poisons? Quinoline and trans. Okay now what nana? Traces amount of sulfur. What is the use of this catalytic poison? They avoids the reduction of aldehydes into primary alcohol. Aldehyde को primary alcohol जैसे convert नहीं होने देते. Aldehyde is the final product. Like acyl chloride converted into aldehyde, acetyl chloride changes into acetaldehyde, benzol chloride changes into benzaldehyde. Highly focus on statement and general reaction, and you have to be focused on both the examples. Both the examples they are going to ask you better. So this is the story completely about the Rosenman reducing agent. Okay, now good. So from acid chlorides, how to prepare the aldehydes? By using Rosenman reduction. Again from acid chlorides, how to prepare the ketones? That is nothing but the number 2. Reaction of acid chlorides. Reaction of acid chlorides. Reaction of acid chlorides with R2CD. Reaction of acid chlorides with R2CD means dialkyl cadmium. Dialkyl cadmium. Okay na beta? So reaction between these two, they are responsible only for the formation of ketone. Rosenman only for aldehyde, but this is a method only for what beta? Ketones. Shall I show the reaction directly? Good. Acid chloride. What is the formula of acid chloride? R bonded to C double bond O, C double bond O bonded to Cl. What is the name of this compound? Acid chloride, and also we can say that acyl chloride. It upon reaction with dialkyl cadmium. What is the formula? What is the formula beta? Formula of dialkyl cadmium is nothing but R2CD. R2 means dialkyl. CD means they have to be say that cadmium. Dialkyl cadmium. Okay, but one CD can combine with how many Cl? 2 Cl, but here is only 1 Cl. Try to take here 2 moles. Okay na beta? So simply upon heating, one cadmium can combine with 2 chlorine, that goes to be eliminated in the form of CdCl2. Cadmium chloride को eliminate कर देना बेटा. Remaining is, so to show the variation, यहाँ पर भी R, यहाँ पर भी R, simply denote here R prime. How many R prime groups are there? 2. Okay, 2 R prime groups are there. How many C double bond O groups are there? 2. Okay, I am going to be right here C double bond O group. And how many R2? Again, simple alkyl groups are 2. Okay, simple alkyl groups are 2. Like this. What is the name of formula? R C double bond O R, maybe R prime, whatever that may be. But the compound name is nothing but what beta? Ketone. In that way, we can prepare the ketones from acid halides upon reaction with dialkyl cadmium. समझे कि नहीं? So acid chlorides on reaction with dialkyl cadmium gives the product is nothing but ketones. So let me write again same thing, 2 examples. In place of R, I want to write first of all CH3. So 2 moles of CH3 bonded to C double bond O. Again it connected to Cl. So what is the name of this reactant beta? Acid chloride, and also we can say that acetyl chloride, same like this now. It upon reaction with dialkyl cadmium, again in that R place, again I am going to write the CH3. Now Br, यहाँ पर Br, in both places I am going to write CH3. So what we can write now? CH3 taken twice because of R2, dialkyl. This is dimethyl. So dialkyl cadmium, and this is nothing but the dimethyl cadmium. Again cadmium combines with 2 Cl, goes to be eliminated in the form of CdCl2. CH3 C double bond O, how many groups are there? 2. So 2 moles of CH3 C double bond O. Again in that dialkyl cadmium, how many methyl groups are there? 2 methyl groups are there. So 2 again methyl groups are there. What is the name of this compound? Yes, the best name is nothing but what, beta? Acetone, historical name. Okay, what is the name of this here? Dialkyl cadmium, and here we can say that the name of this compound is called dimethyl cadmium. What is the name of this compound, beta? Dimethyl cadmium. Okay, now, good. Another example I want to tell you here. Another example. In place of CH3, now I want to write the benzene. Means we can say that benzol chloride. Okay, 2 moles of benzene. Benzene bonded to C double bond O, C double bond O bonded to Cn. What is the name of this compound? Benzol chloride. Benzol chloride upon reduction with, you can consider same reagent here, dialkyl cadmium, and also we can say that dimethyl cadmium. So again same thing, CD combines with 2Cl and goes to be eliminated in the form of CdCl2. Benzene C double bond O, how many groups are there? 2 groups are there. Good. Again CH3 taken twice, 2 alkyl groups are there. Okay, यहाँ पर 2 alkyl groups are there. I hope you understand. Okay, now what is the name of this compound? I hope you may know that. The name of this compound is called acetophenone. Yes, it is also an example of what, beta? Ketone. Okay, now beta. Good. So from acid halides, in today's class we have prepared aldehydes and ketones. Aldehydes and ketones. Rosenbaum reduction only for aldehydes. Reaction with dialkyl cadmium, they will give the product is nothing but ketones. समझ गए क्लियरली? यस, यहाँ पर मैं आपको एक ऑब्जेक्टिव पॉइंट देना चाहता हूँ. सर, हाउ टू प्रिपेयर डाइअल्काइल कैडमियम R2CD को कैसे प्रिपेयर करना? फ्रॉम Grignard reagent. From Grignard reagent. What is the formula of Grignard reagent? RMGX. But you required R2, 2 alkyl groups चाहिए. Yes, 2 moles of RMGX. So 2 moles of Grignard reagent undergo reaction with cadmium chloride. 2 moles of Grignard reagent on reaction with cadmium chloride, it's going to be from the dialkyl cadmium, R2CD. Yes, R2CD, dialkyl cadmium. Remaining Mg is there and 2 halogens are there, so the byproduct is nothing but MgX2. Again remaining Mg is there and 2 Cl2s are there, so we can say the byproduct is nothing but MgCl2. So Grignard reagents on reaction with cadmium chloride gives dialkyl cadmium. Such a dialkyl cadmium on reaction with acyl halide gives the product is nothing but what, beta? Ketones. Okay na? Right now. So आज की क्लास में 2 भी reaction, both are very very important. Try to be focused a lot and make the practice not only upon the main equation, you have to be focused on, okay, now both the examples, one for aldehyde, aliphatic aldehyde, one more for aromatic aldehyde, one for aliphatic ketone, one more for aromatic ketone. Be fixed in your mind. In every chapter, okay, now around 20 to 40 times this word goes to be repeat nana. Acetaldehyde, benzaldehyde, acetone, acetophenone, these are the common formulas. And all these common formulas, their common names and IUPAC names, I have given in the last class nomenclature story beta. But neglect नहीं करना पड़ेगा. If you don't know the common name, you won't write and you won't read any preparation and property. Unused beta. Okay ना? So try to focus upon पहले formula के ऊपर, name के ऊपर grip रखिए बेटा. Okay? Good. So tomorrow's class, okay, this is only, okay, number 1 preparation. One for aldehyde, one more for ketone, that is from acid chlorides. Number 2 from nitriles. Reduction of nitriles, how it is responsible for the preparation of carbonyl compound, that we will discuss in tomorrow's class. Okay na beta? Good.